Today's learning target is I can classify quadrilaterals and find the missing angle measures in a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a closed figure that has four sides and four angles. So here are three examples of quadrilaterals. Here are three that are not. We can see this doesn't have four sides. This has rounded edge, and quadrilaterals, nor do any polygons, have rounded edges. And the lines cannot cross because that creates more than four angles. The prefix quad means four. The interior angles of all quadrilaterals equal up to 360 degrees. Okay? And the reason for that is this. Every quadrilateral can be broken into two triangles, and we know triangles have 180 degrees. So in this case, 180 plus 180 is 360. Same thing here. I've created a quadrilateral. Okay, two triangles, so it's 180 on each side. So the interior angles, the inside angles, total 360 degrees when you add them up. So knowing that the interior angles of all quadrilaterals equal 360 degrees, I can use that information to help me figure out missing angles of quadrilaterals, like I have here. So I can see in this quadrilateral that I have one angle that is 75 degrees, plus a 90-degree angle, plus one of my angles that's x plus 7, and another angle that's x. And I know if I add all those up, I'm going to get 360 degrees. And now I just use my algebra knowledge. I've got x and x. That gives me 2x because I'm combining my like terms. 75 plus 90 plus 70. Okay, that's going to give me 172 degrees, which equals 360. Now notice how I'm writing these out. I'm working things down as I go here. Okay, now I subtract the 172 to get rid of that, and that's going to give me 188 over here, which is equal to 2x. I continue to work down. Divide by 2 on both sides. And that's going to cancel out here, and that leaves me with x equals 94. So now that I have figured out what x equals, I go back up here, so I know this angle is 94 degrees, and then this angle right here is 94 degrees plus 7, which would give me 101 degrees. This page here comes from your math book, and I'd like you to put this in where you have your other pictures. This is on page 613, so you can go there and take a quick picture and add that in to your other notes. So quadrilaterals, as we know, have four sides like we talked about. Now you're going to be responsible for the test for knowing the types of quadrilaterals. So we have a trapezoid, which has only one pair of parallel sides here. Okay? We also have what's called a parallelogram. So that's a quadrilateral with both pairs of opposite sides parallel and congruent. So we've got the sides opposite of each other are parallel and they're congruent. They're the same length and the same size. We have a rectangle. Okay, so we know what a rectangle is, four right angles. Okay, and we know a square, what that is. The rhombus is a parallelogram with four congruent sides. Okay, now technically a rhombus could have right angles, but the better name for that would be a square. So if you have a quadrilateral with four sides that are the same length, but the angles are not 90 degrees, that's a rhombus.